Are you close to finishing Series 3? Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, we have 1 week to go. It's fun. There's lots of new people in this series, lots of new storylines to explore, and I hope the public are gonna like it.
Were you filming a lot in the winter? Is there another kind of wintry feel to Series 3?
I think it has darker tones, certainly. So yes, we were filming across the winter, which worked nicely.
Series 2, we had the famous, obvious the sort of rape scene, and what was interesting about that was that it made kind of Poldark a kind of talking point. Were you glad that it kind of became something that was kind of discussed? That whole theme was discussed, and it was something that was beyond the show almost. Was that something that was good, or were you happy with that discussion that went around that?
I think it's a difficult one, really. I think that it was interesting how the public responded to it, and it was nice that the show was talked about, and perhaps the viewing figures went up, but I'm not going to make any more comment about that scene.
But it did make Demelza the only real thoroughbred goodie in Poldark. Is that fair to say?
I don't know. I think Demelza has her flaws, like any human. I think she, I think you'll see that in season 3.
Yeah. How did you feel about the show being up against another Mammoth Screens production, Victoria? Because it divided the audience a bit. I mean, Poldark Series 1, brilliant. I love Poldark Series 2, but viewers had to choose between Poldark and Victoria. I remember seeing you speak at the BFI, and you said you were worried about that clash. How did you feel? Do you think? I mean, how did you feel about the clash? Do you think audiences were divided, or?
Yeah, I do. I think it's a real shame that they came out at the same time. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me, but I think it did split the audience. But I think, at the end we were equal, and I think that's really good. So I think Poldark pulled through.
I mean, season 1 was so massive. Do you think it kind of impacted on the way season 2 was received?
I think season 2 was equally as interesting as season 1. I think, if not better. I think the storylines are stronger. I think the public were able to connect with the characters more and see them on the journey of life and marriage, and I think that's more interesting than Naked Scything, personally.
Yeah. There's some talk about airing Poldark in the spring, so it doesn't go up against Victoria or those sort of big-hitting autumn dramas. Is that something you'd welcome? Is it something you've heard about?
I don't think it's about going up against Victoria. I think we can hold our own with competition, but I don't know if that is a decision. I'm not sure. Nothing has been said about it.
What would you say to Poldark fans to expect from the new season? In a few words, give us a flavour.
Lots of love and romance, and lots of challenges that are coming for Ross and Demelza.